Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is Take Your Medicine. I am Toby, and Billy's over here laying down. Billy, do you want a carrot? Do you want a carrot? Yes or no? It's usually one of your favorite treats. That's a no. That's a no. Um, It's Monday. It was a good, productive weekend. Had a little bit of relaxing, some family time, had some emotional processing to work through, and got through it. Um, let's see. Let's do our 100 episode check off, Billy. What day are we on? We're on day 6. Are you proud of us, Billy? Are you proud? I'm proud. Oops, just wrote on your face. That's what you get for sticking your nose in my mouth on the last episode. This has been really fun, really vulnerable, really a little bit difficult for me, I would say, just uncomfortable, but it's been good and fun and exciting to just share myself with you. It's been a little bit, I guess the word is vulnerable. Like on the last episode, I tried praying for the first time on camera, and that was really awkward and uncomfortable. And I just want to keep showing up and keep trying because my goal is to cultivate authenticity here in this room, and to really be my truest, best self for you. And if that takes a few times of being sloppy and vulnerable and awkward and uncomfortable, that's okay, because we've got to get through that phase so that I can get deep with you and really share my heart in a way that is super authentic and real to me. You're so funny. Here you go. Let's see. Shout outs today. Who we shouting out, Billy? High five. High five. Give me high five. Give me high five. Thank you. Jonah Bushman just released his new song. It's called Young Jock, and it's out on SoundCloud, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music. Please look up Jonah Bushman. He's my 14-year-old son. He's an amazing rapper, and I'm so freaking proud of him. Also, CreaTyf Designs. CreaTyf is a design company that can customize pretty much anything. They do embroidery, screen printing. I have had so many fun projects done by them. Baby gifts for friends, these cute little toddler backpacks that I have names embroidered on for my kids who have babies. They do all kinds of fun stuff. And Tiff, the owner of CreaTyf, is my co-mama. We have a very big family. 9 kids total in our family and 4 parents, and we're a big loving family and we support each other. And so Tiff is the stepmother to a lot of my children and the bonus mother to the others, and she is a badass in her own right, and she started this company from home, and she's awesome. So check out, if you want anything custom designed, any gifts, anything for yourself, CreaTyf, CreaTyf.com. And then, of course, Belpo Skincare. I'm proud of the skincare company I started a long time ago. I sold the company, but I still love to shout it out. I was actually, several years ago on a call with Stacey Dash from the movie Clueless, and she wanted some advice on how to start her own skincare company. And we were talking about natural vegan skincare and how to best go about starting a company and starting a line of products. And she was telling me that her secret to skincare is oil. She was saying that she does not care if she's on a shoot or if she has a professional makeup artist or whatever. She keeps her oil on her face. She says the key to keeping young skin, and she has amazing looking skin, Google her, Stacey Dash, is staying oily. And I literally agree. one of my favorite products that I invented on for Belpo is called its Nourishing Oil. It has 54 plus minerals, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin B. It's got so much good stuff in it. It has raw pink Himalayan sea salt in it and jojoba oil, organic cold pressed jojoba oil, which is very similar to your own skin oil. So it does not clog the pores. It's actually antimicrobial. It's really, really good for your skin. So check out Belpo Skincare if you are interested in some all natural, wonderful skincare products. What else, Billy? Oh, yes, you just reminded me by putting your paw on it. The star of the day. Who's our star of the day, Billy? Our star of the day is Abby from Love on the Spectrum. Oh my God. AJ and I love to watch reality shows, and Love on the Spectrum is for sure one of our favorites. And Abby is one of the people looking for love on the show. She's on multiple seasons of the show. She's so sweet and wonderful and inspirational to watch. She loves The Lion King. She loves the lions, and I'm a Leo, so I love her. And if you want to check her out, she shares so many cool things about her life and learning new things and exploring the world. I just watched a video of her the other day, a couple days ago, I think, of her learning to cook. And her mom is helping her make fried eggs. And she's just such an inspiration, so sweet to watch. She has a fiance now. I believe they're engaged, and his name is David. I haven't finished this current season yet. But he's so cute too, and they're totally in love, and it's the most precious thing you've ever seen. So here is her handle, Hats by Abby on TikTok, and you can check out Love on the Spectrum on Netflix, and I will link that in the video description as well. So there is that. And then for show and tell today, I wanted to share something that I use on my skin in addition to Belpo skincare, and that is the plants. So I wanted to share two different things that help me and my skin, and that is aloe and also my activated charcoal smoothie, a recycled cup from Wendy's. Heyo. Delicious and nutritious, and it makes my teeth black, but actually it whitens them over time. Activated charcoal is a great teeth whitener. So this is aloe. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love the plants. Thank you, plants. Thank you, plants. I just cut this aloe from one of my aloes this morning, and when I cut a plant, I have a good talk with it first. It's really not enjoyable at all for me to cut any plant, including a carrot, including a tomato, anything, eating an apple. I think it's so important to give gratitude to the plant and to recognize that the plant is a living being. The plant does feel pain. And so when we cut a plant, I really try to acknowledge its experience and not just mine. So anyway, I cut this aloe this morning. I have at least 11. I believe I have 11 aloe plants at my house because I do not like to cut the aloe very often. So I like to keep a lot of aloe on hand because I like to use it often. I have aloe in my smoothie, and I use aloe on my face multiple times a week. When I'm watching shows at night or something, is usually when I do it. I'll snip a piece off and I'll just sit there watching shows after a long day, and it feels so good to just rub all over my skin. So I'm going to show you how I do that right now, and it's probably going to be kind of messy, and who cares? I'm not trying to be neat up in this place. We just trying to be real, Billy. That's all. So thank you, aloe. Thank you, aloe, for helping us, for giving us your medicine. Thank you. We're going to cut you now right here. It's been scientifically proven that when scissors come near a plant, the plant shows signs of distress. So it's just important to me to empathize with the plant, to show it some love, and to acknowledge it's feeling. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, plant. I'm cutting now, plant, and I love you. Thank you. Thank you. So here we go. We cut, and then we hold, say thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. I love the plants. They are such dear friends to me. And when I cut one, I feel it. It's just real. And the more you connect with the plants and the more you learn about the science of them, you start to recognize them as living beings. And you start to see them as really wonderful friends. Anyway, so then after I cut it with gratitude, I open it up like this. You see that? Oh my God, how gorgeous and juicy and yummy. We love you, nature. Thank you. This stuff is so good for the skin. You can literally feel your skin tightening when it goes on. It starts to dry and it feels so nice. It's like cool. It's also really super slimy, but I don't mind the slime. And then one thing I like to do is make sure you cut off all the corners really well, because aloe has some real dragon energy. It's very sharp on the edges. I feel the energy of the dragon when I'm using aloe. I have familiarized myself just recently with the energy of the dragon, and I would love to tell you about that sometime. It was a very beautiful, sacred experience. Anyway, here we go. Oh, yeah, Billy. Oh, yeah. I didn't put any makeup on except for some mascara today, so I could show you guys how I use the aloe. Thank you, aloe. Bite off a little, have a little snack while you're going. Delicious and healthy for you. Get a little on my head. Rub some on my third eye, bless my third eye. And then that will dry, and I don't rinse it off at all. In fact, if I'm getting ready for the day and I like to put it on my neck, let it soak into your lymph nodes, get all the properties of health and well-being. Thank you, aloe. Thank you. And that is how I give myself a little aloe facial. I do this often. I love natural ways of keeping my skin young and refreshed. But if you are going to do the aloe facial, I would just ask that you also get lots of aloe plants, or just don't cut it too frequently, because I don't want to be perpetuating hurting plants without love and care. And so I hope that if you are considering using plants on your skin, which I think is a wonderful thing. Here's our other aloe. Hi, sweet one. Hello. I love to pet my plants. It's been scientifically proven that they grow better when they're given love, and they wilt and grow less strong when they are given insults and negative energy, just like us. So I love to talk to my plants and to connect with them, and to feel like we're growing and learning together and helping each other and sharing each other's medicine. Let's see, what else? My smoothie. Oh, okay, this is my activated charcoal smoothie. I usually do an activated charcoal smoothie about once a month, although I'm not on any specific schedule. It's like when I feel like I need a little bit of a clearing. I'm about to start my period right now, and I just feel like I want to just clean everything out and get refreshed and renewed with my cycle. So I'm doing an activated charcoal smoothie today. I wrote down all of the ingredients because there's a lot, so I'll just read them off here for you. There is, let's see, in my smoothie, there's activated charcoal and plant-based protein. And then I put ceremonial cacao in it, which is so yummy and so good for you. Spinach, a whole banana, including the peel. And I freeze my bananas. I let them get really ripe, and then I freeze them, and then I throw it in there with the whole peel. I put aloe, I think I mentioned, and then ormus. I don't know if you're familiar, but you can look that up. I can talk about ormus another time. It's incredible. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of Himalayan pink salt that has lots of good trace minerals and wonderful health properties. So normally I drink this exact same smoothie, or just with variations, I'll switch it up, put different things in it, whatever I have on hand. Sometimes I'll put raw nuts and seeds in it. But I do it without the activated charcoal on a regular basis. And then every once in a while, I put some activated charcoal in there, and it helps clean me out, clears up my skin, just makes me feel really good after I do that. It's just a little detox. So that's that. I don't know if I have black in my teeth now from drinking my smoothie, but actually I do use activated charcoal for my teeth sometimes, although it's been years since I've used it. I used to do it all the time. Now I tend to just use oil pulling, and sometimes I swish hydrogen peroxide. So that's that, my little show and tell with the plants. What else? I wanted to talk about, well, yesterday I mentioned that I needed over the weekend to have some emotional release, and I also mentioned that I'm about to start my cycle. So I've been a little grumpy lately and been struggling because it's been one of those weeks last week where I was trying a lot of new things and bringing in a lot of new energies. I am waking up earlier, going on walks in the morning, starting this show. I've been asked to help out with a retreat, a women's retreat. It's a healing retreat in Sedona this week from February 8th through 11th. I'm really excited to be helping out with that and communing with women and learning from them and growing with them. And so there's just a lot going on, and I just needed to release and cry and let it all out. And one thing that I've really learned from my interdimensional friends is how to allow uncomfortable energy to move through me. This is something that is a key to healing one's life, because life is full of discomfort. And so if we're resistant to the uncomfortable things that are happening, we are resisting our own growth, our own progress, and literally avoiding our own happiness. We're staying in misery if we are not able to allow discomfort to flow through our lives. What do I mean by discomfort? Well, for instance, the energy of being triggered, being dysregulated. I used to be triggered and react immediately with that trigger. And now I am able to recognize when I am triggered and pause and be able to feel the dysregulation. Just feel it in my body, allow it to move through, be aware of it, allow my husband to know, okay, I'm dysregulated, I'm gonna need some space, instead of just reacting with the trigger, and I am the trigger, and I am the dysregulation, and instead feeling a freaking tantrum going on in my body, feeling the tantrum going on in my mind, and being able to recognize that I am not those feelings. I am not this dysregulation. This dysregulation came from a source outside of me, and I can tune into the stillness within and allow that dysregulation to just run its course. And that has been a saving grace in my life, is to allow dysregulation to run its course without feeling the need to justify it or to resist it, to control it, nothing, just to allow it to pass through, to not react to it, to not even give it any language, but to just breathe through it, has been such a huge, monumental life changer for me. And one of the ways that I have learned how to do that is through these galactic friends of mine. When they come and visit me, they ask for permission to enter my body. And when I give them permission, it is so intense the way they feel. It's like electricity on crack. And it's so crazy. I have to hold on to AJ and I'm like, oh my God, it's very uncomfortable. They're high vibration beings. They cause nausea. They cause pressure in the third eye. They've had my dogs vomiting before, but my dogs always have the choice to stay or to leave, and they always want to be with her, even if they're vomiting. And the other interdimensional friends besides Jesus Kate as well, but they love to spend time with Jesus Kate, even though she makes us vomit because of her high vibration. We love her, and she has taught me that discomfort is the mechanism for growth. Discomfort is not bad. We as humans have labeled discomfort as bad, but we complain and we resist the one thing that actually expands and grows us. So if we can learn to recognize discomfort as valuable in our lives, as the medicine that helps us grow, we can then allow more of that. And so learning to allow these beings to move through my body in a way that feels so foreign and so uncomfortable. These are energies I've never felt before, and it's very intense. That has helped me to feel the intensity of dysregulation and to realize, okay, this is not me either. Just like the being that is coming through me is not me either. I can just allow myself to be a channel for this energy to pass through, and I am okay. I am safe. And my life is so much more peaceful when I can allow myself to be triggered without going with that trigger. So anyway, I hope that is helpful to you. I also wanted to read one little thing real quick from Melody Beatty, Journey to the Heart. I wanted to read today's affirmation because I thought it was wonderful. So she says, cherish today's lessons. I'm brokenhearted about my divorce, the man said. I've spent 4 years searching for a new wife, trying to recreate my family, trying to jam the pieces of the picture back in place. All I've gotten from my desperate search is more pain and anguish. It's hurt people. It's hurt me. I'm tired of trying to manipulate other people to meet my own needs, to postpone my own grief. Some of us may be desperately trying to recreate the life we once had. But fear, pain, and desperation won't attract the answer we're seeking. Desperation attracts desperation. Pain attracts pain, and so the downward spiral goes. Yes, loss hurts. Sometimes life hurts too. But loss can't be negotiated. Becoming obsessed with putting the pieces back in place is an understandable reaction, but it won't work. Yesterday cannot be superimposed on today. We need to go one step further. Feel the obsession and let it go. Feel the desperation, then release that. Come back to the lessons of today. They're different from the lessons of yesterday, but just as valuable. We face many losses along the way. People we love disappear from our lives. We may lose a career, money, or something else we valued. We can lose our dreams too, but looking for quick replacements as a way to avoid feeling pain about the loss won't work, and we'll miss the lessons. Before we go, we must feel our sadness about what we lost. Losses demand acceptance. Eventually, life will send you new people and new dreams. Cherish this time to grow and learn. Cherish what the universe is teaching you now. I hope so much that we can all go throughout our day and just look for little ways that we can tune more into ourselves and feel what we're meant to feel so that we can release it and let it go. I think one of the most important things that I've ever done for my health is to learn to feel all of my feelings, to express everything that needs to be expressed from my being so that it is not stuck in me. If I'm triggered, I need to express myself in whatever way feels right in order to allow myself to be free of that negative energy. And usually when we're triggered and dysregulated, We need to allow that dysregulation to move through our body before we need to express through words what is actually bothering us, or what we need to see changed, or what boundaries we need to set in our life. When we're dysregulated, I believe it's just best to not really give a lot of words to what we're feeling, because a lot of that is just the shame we feel for feeling our feelings. We feel the need to justify or validate the way that we're feeling, instead of just allowing us to feel it all the way through. And once we felt it all the way through, we will have the clarity we need to be able to express whatever needs to be expressed. Don't keep anything in. Express what you need to express. Talk to someone, write in a journal, record yourself, scream if it's appropriate. Go into your room and put your face in a pillow and scream as loud as you can. Hit the pillows as hard as you can. Get the energy out. You'll feel lighter when you express yourself. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sending you all my love and blessings. Billy, can you say goodbye? She's too lazy. We love you all. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time, and namaste.